Hello and welcome to your lunch break reset. So I've done some of these that are a little bit more stretchy and calm. This is still going to be mindful, but we're definitely bringing a little bit more energy into it. So this is a great one if you're starting to feel sluggish throughout the day and you need a quick little 10-minute pick me up. We're going to do it all standing, so let's get ready to go. Just very quickly. If we haven't met before, my name is Emma. I've been teaching Pilates for over a decade and I happen to be registered blind. So my guide dog, as always, might join us. He's at the side, so if he potters in, that's Archie. And I do try to audio describe everything so that not only blind people can follow along, but also people that want to put their screens to the side. It works for everybody. Let's get ready to go. So standing up, I'm going to get you, if you're still at your desk, I'm going to get you to have your desk chair behind you. God, I'm terrible with distance, but have it far back enough that if you was to squat back, you would just about sit onto it. But we're going to stand nice and tall on our mat. Feet about a fist distance apart, standing lovely and tall. Here he comes. Take a lovely deep breath in, shrugging the shoulders all the way up to the ears. Exhale, let the shoulders drop down by your side or down your back as your arms drop by your side. And let the eyelids go a little heavier. Start to close down the eyes. And start to shift the weight forwards, lifting your heels. Shift the weight backwards, lift all 10 toes. And just start to feel the texture of the floor, the mat, the surface that you're standing on. Maybe shift from right to left. And again, just notice that weight changing. As you do that, shifting back and forth, side to side, just tune in to the sounds around you. Maybe the temperature of the room. And make that movement smaller and smaller until you find where the weight sits right in the middle of the feet. Can we grow taller through the spine? Take a lovely deep breath in through the nose, filling out the entire body with air. And as you breathe out, draw your belly button in. Feel like there's a a belt around your waist. And imagine you're trying to, like your belly button's a straw and you're trying to pull, not the whole, so sometimes we can kind of suck the whole stomach in. Think about drawing the belly button in like a straw. You're trying to breathe in through it. Good. When you're ready, blink the eyes open. We'll just start with pedaling through the feet, getting out any clicks through the toes. Good. Maybe we've been sitting down, or you've been walking around quite a lot on the feet, or you haven't moved them very much. Let's just get them moving. Good. Lovely. Start to add the opposite arm, like you're doing these nice arm swings or like an exaggerated march, but just walking through the feet, just getting the shoulders, the arms moving a little bit. He thinks I'm doing, I don't know what he thinks. And stand nice and tall, take a roll down, nod your chin, and start to roll down bone by bone, feeling like you're peeling off of a sticky wall, reaching down to your feet or wherever you can reach. And try to keep the weight equal through the feet. You're not sending the weight back into the heels. And then we'll roll all the way up. Is that good? We'll lift the arms, really squeeze through the glutes so you can push your hips forwards and find a nice stretch through the hips. Press the arms back down by your side like you're pushing through honey. And we'll take a roll down. So we nod the chin to the chest and we peel down bone by bone over our legs, reaching for our toes. Archie thinks I'm just doing this to stroke him. We roll all the way up, all the butt scratches. We lift, we squeeze through the glutes, the arms lift up by the sides of our ears. We push the hips forwards and then we let the arms drop back down. Good. When you're ready, sweep the arms forward, sit back into your either invisible chair or your actual chair into a nice narrow squat. And then we come back up, we lift the arms, we push the hips forwards, arms by the side of the ears. We drop the arms down, nice flat back or neutral spine. Swing the arms forwards as we sit back into our seat. Send the weight back into the heels, shoulders are not rounding forwards. We come up, we lift the arms up by the side of our ears, we squeeze the glutes, push the hips forwards. We go again, arms drop by our side, they swing in front as we squat. As we come up, they lift up, push forward. Start to make it flow, we swish. It's almost like you're doing a circle with the arms, kind of swishing them one way, and then back the other. Let's go free. Energy through the arms. Let's go 2. And let's go 1. Let's hold this one. Bring the hands into prayer, or if you need to hold on to the legs, that's okay. So you can bring the hands together, energy through the hands, palms together. Chest nice and lifted. Hips pushing all the way back. Nice flat back at the minute. We're here going to keep sitting back into our invisible chair, and we're going to round the spine, tuck the pelvis under, tuck the head, find a curve through the back, and then extend. Let's lift the chest, lift the tailbone. We go again, we're rounding. So if I go to the side, we're rounding, tucking the pelvis under, and then we extend back out. You should start to feel the legs firing up. Really nice to get the spine moving. One more time. Am I still in the middle? I don't know. Blind problems. And then when you're ready, come all the way up to standing. Lift the arms, push the hips forwards, and let the arms drop back down. Good. Take the feet a little bit wider this time. You're going to have them a little wider than shoulder distance. Toes pointing forward still though. And we're going to continue with this swishy arm movement. I think I've been looking at the camera wrong. Like I said, blind problems, guys. I'm really sorry if I have. But when you're ready, we're going to do like a wider squat back. So again, we're still thinking about pushing the hips back. So we'll start with that. And you can either bring your hands up in front of you as you squat back, and then stand and the arms squeeze back. Or we're going to add a swish. So as we squat, keep it equal through the feet. You're going to swish your left arm down to the floor like you're picking up leaves, swishing them up, over to the side, big circle all the way around as you stand up. Then we do the other arm. So you bend through the knees, you swish the arm down into the center of the body, swishing it along the floor, up across the body, up to the ceiling, all the way around like you're drawing a big circle. We go swish and up, swish and up. And as we swish down, we're trying to stay nice and in the middle. We're not leaning over to one side. We're trying to keep the squat through the legs nice and equal. So we swish down, we're like brushing leaves, chucking them in the air, up and across the body, and up and across. Okay, let's start to add a bigger movement. So we start to open the chest out now. Swish down, open the chest up to the ceiling as the arm comes around. Swish and open out. We're doing like a little rotation this time. Really nice to get that upper back moving. And again, just bring some energy into the body. Let's go one more time each side. Swish and open and stand nice and tall. Good. Keep the feet where they are. We're going to squat back. We're going to shift the weight over to the right. So the left leg has extended. It's like you're now sitting on a bench and you've slid to the right side of the bench. The right knee has bent. From there, we shift over to the other side of the bench. So now the other leg lengthens as the other leg bends. And we swish. So you're just bending your knees in line with the toes. Imagining sliding your bottom along this bench. Keep the chest nice and high. We're getting into those inner legs. Reach down through the center. Reach for your mat or the floor. Just give the knees a bend and a straighten here. Get a couple of times and then turn towards the left leg. So you've turned to the side. You're going to drop that back knee down to the floor so it's underneath the hip. And we're just going to do a nice hip flexor stretch here. Walk the hands up so we're lifting nice and tall. And if you can't have the knee to the floor, that's okay. You might be doing this in a more standing position. That's okay. Just feel the hips opening. Place a hand back down, straighten the legs, walk over to the other side. Twist to the side, drop the back knee, like a proposal position. We lift up. If you need to hold on to something, he's done. If you need to hold on to something to open the hips and to keep your balance as you open the hips and do. Try not to sink into the lower back. Good. From here, place the hands back down to the floor, straighten both legs, walk back through center and heel toe your feet all the way into a nice parallel position. And slowly, just notice how the hamstrings are feeling as you reach down to your feet. Slowly roll all the way up, lift the arms, really squeeze through the glutes, push the hips forward. Do this one last time, press the arms down, you're pushing through honey, through water as you roll down bone by bone to the feet or where you can reach. And then slowly come back up. We lift nice and tall. Lift the arms, push the hips forward. Bring the hands into prayer, palms together as they come down in front of the face, in front of the chest. Nod the chin forwards. Let them relax, stand tall. Take a lovely deep breath in. Let it go, breathe out. Make that exhale a little bit longer. Breathing in again. And breathe out. And you are done. I hope you enjoyed it and you feel like you've got a little bit of energy at least. And you're ready to go on with the rest of your day. So, if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you next time for another one. Take care. Bye.